Greetings, everyone. It's your friendly neighborhood space pirate back again with the vlog for November of 2015. I've got quite a few items I want to cover, so we'll get straight on to it. First of all is the lack of updates. Again, I know you guys get tired of it, but weather, busy, not as many health issues this time. I've also had a death in the family, which kind of took up some time. And while it was my uncle, I wasn't as close to him. It still brought back memories of losing my father. And so that kind of waylaid me. I know that sounds silly to some of you, but it is what it is. As far as the weather goes, we've had some awful rain lately. I mean, not say heavy, but it's been constant. And it's been cold and miserable. I mean, we've been having to run our heat during the night and our air during the day. It's just been weird weather. And which brings me to another reason why there hasn't been any updates. Past 2 weeks, my internet has been awful. I mean, I tried to upload videos earlier this week, and they both failed. And finally, it just seems like everything down on our road malfunctioned. And I was here all day yesterday waiting for them to get their collective stuff together, and they finally did. And I'm not going to sit there and gripe about AT&T. They do the best. I mean, they did good once they figured out what was going on. I had somebody come out here and check my stuff out, and then they figured out it was down the road, and we'd had somebody up here working on it the day before. And then they got somebody out here yesterday about lunchtime, and they worked on it. I don't know where they were, but I know they worked on it for about, my wife got home at 6, and it was about, I think it came on about 5 or 5:30. It's when the TV started working again, and I was able to get online for a little bit. Then it kind of in and out for about an hour or two, and then it finally settled, straightened out last night. And I was able to get online and get caught up with everything. And, that's how it goes. But it's supposed to be pretty the next couple of days. I'm going to be heading out of town on Saturday, November the 14th, which is mine and my wife's 17th wedding anniversary. And I will be talking about that more in a separate video. I feel like I need to make a video to talk about it, but that's for later on, and I'll talk about that more in another item. But I do have at least 2 more videos I want to shoot today. I hope to have part 2 I hope to have a few other things dealt with in the next day or two before we have to leave out, and then I'm hoping to be able to upload one right before I head out. I'm going to have it uploading before I leave the house on Saturday, because I want it to show up on Saturday. But that's what's going on with all that. The next item is part 2 of my Heavy Arms build log. I am actually getting to a point where I'm going to be shooting a video for that. Hopefully, if not today, tomorrow. I'm going to be really trying to get a lot of videos done today and getting them up so you guys will have a lot to watch, because I won't be able to do much over the weekend. And next week I've got a few other things I want to do planned as far as videos go. But just know part 2 is coming, and it should be, if not the end of this week, beginning of next week. I haven't been able to paint because of the weather, and that's been kind of slowing me down. I'll explain on that video what's going on as far as the progress and why and everything, but it's mainly the weather. let's see, the next item I have is what else can you expect this month? Again, like I said, I've got a couple of videos that are time critical that I want to put up today. And I'm going to be doing those as soon as I get done. Hopefully I'll have those finished as quickly as possible and I won't have to reshoot them like I've done this one. But, they're simple. They're just me talking. And I'm also going to be doing one that I hope to put up before I leave on Saturday. But I'm also going to be going to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra the 22nd of November, and if I can, I'm going to be doing a review of the concert if I can figure out a way to do it and not get shut down for legalities, I'm going to be doing a review of the concert and showing a little sample of what you can see at the concert. We've gone 6 years. We've been 6 years. We've only missed 1 year. My wife and I both enjoy it. And we weren't going to go this year, but my nephew called me up, said, hey, you guys have paid for my tickets every year we've gone. This year I'm paying for your tickets. So thank you to my nephew Fox, as he likes to be called. But let's see what else. I'm also hoping to be going to do a few other odds and ends. There is a park here in Simpsonville, up here near in Simpsonville, which is just down the road from me. That's going to be doing a Christmas light display, and it's supposed to be really good. I hope to get to go to that before the end of the month or early next month. Also, the zoo in Greenville, Hollywild, is going to be doing their lighting display, and I think this is going to be their last year, so my wife and I are definitely going to try to go to that. And then the Roper Mountain Science Center, also in Greenville, also does an excellent light display, and I like to go to that. As you can tell, Christmas lights are a big deal to me, and it's one of the things I've always enjoyed. I guess because of my vision issues, it's one of the first things I remember seeing as a baby. One of the first memories of Christmas I have is seeing lights on the Christmas tree. And to this day, I'm fascinated with it. I've got boxes upon boxes of Christmas lights. And we usually go pretty much all out with lights in the house. We don't do a lot outside, but I'm also going to be hopefully getting our house decorated since it's pretty the next couple of days. I'm going to let the yard dry up a little bit and go get Christmas stuff and go ahead and start putting our Christmas tree up. And once we get it set up, I'll be doing a video showing off our decorations. And I may also talk about some of the ornaments we have on our tree, because we've got a lot of really cool ornaments. Star Wars, Star Trek, Snoopy, Garfield, Muppets, airplanes, Raggedy Ann and Andy. We've got all kinds of cool ornaments that my wife and I have collected over the years, and I may talk about some of those. But that's what you can look forward to for the rest of this month. As far as future, in the next at the end of the next month in December, as a matter of fact, I'm going to try to have it up New Year's Eve. If not, it's probably the week, right at New Year's Eve, is going to be announcing our next contest. Giveaway. It's still going to be a giveaway, but you're going to have to do a little more than last time. Because I found, as far as the subscribers go, I don't know who are active, there's a lot of them who don't actively watch the videos anymore. They've subscribed and moved on for whatever reason. So I'm going to have to figure out who's actually interested in the prize. So I'm thinking about how to do that, and I will discuss that at the end of December. I've got a new curio cabinet. I don't know how well you guys can see that back there, and I'm going to be talking about that once I get it cleaned up. So I'll be able to start doing toy reviews because I have somewhere to put them now. And so I'm going to be doing some toy reviews, and I've got some Marvel Legends figures I want to talk about. And I've got a few Star Wars figures, and I've pre-ordered my first 2 Masterpiece Transformers. I'm not going to tell you guys who they are. Y'all see when I get them, which will be in March, probably at the end of March. And I've also ordered my first SH Figure Arts from Bandai. This one was surprising, and you guys will also find out at the end of March with that. As far as things coming out in the next few months, November, December, I've got one kit that it's already in my warehouse. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot more because I'm going to have to kind of take it easy next few months because of Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that. I'm going to be doing hopefully a little video for Thanksgiving as well as Christmas. And just something, talking about what they mean to me and probably sharing a few interesting videos or whatever concerning those that I've found on YouTube or whatever. But that's about all that's going on there. And I think that's about all I've got to talk about. Sorry if it's rambled a little bit. It's about 7:30 in the morning. So I'm still not quite firing on all thrusters, but it's when I have the time since my wife's working first now. The quiet time I have is in the morning, so that's when I'm having to do a lot of my videos. But if you have any comments or questions, you can comment below, or you can comment on my Google Plus page. And until next time, live long and prosper.